You're right took in front of the tuck box. I get it. You are hilarious. Okay. Took. Mecca Hyacinth. Born in Brazil. Falas Português? Huh? Okay.
Welcome back, fellow wandering otters. In our last episode, we went to the city of Carmel by the sea in the central coast of California. Today, we continue our journey in Carmel by the sea and go to a small restaurant that serves tea and scones called the Tuck Box. We hope you enjoy.
Okay, Yankee Ingenuity. I have redneck rigged a camera holder here with my... Somebody put a Monterey Herald on our driveway this morning, and whether it's a mistake or not, I thank you, although I kind of think of it as littering.
I think what happened was because our across the street neighbors get that paper, and I think it was maybe thrown there by mistake.
A new carrier?
Yeah.
Could be. Address is mixed up. Okay. So here's the other way in. This is called Rio. So you go down, you keep going on Highway 1 south like you're going to Big Sur, and just before you get out of Carmel, you can turn right on Rio and follow the signs to the Carmel Mission. So we're actually backtracking where we were before. But this is kind of cool. This is a nice, also a nice quiet back way into Carmel. So you got Carpenter Street up north, and on the south you've got Rio, and you can also, like I say, you can stop and visit the mission. Now, whether or not you could stop here for a bathroom break, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Good question. Okay, so here we are on Rio, moving up, and then we're going to turn into, guess what? Junipero Drive. Avenues Drive. I don't know. I'll just find it. Okay. So now we're going back. So we are going the very long way around, going to the Tuck Box. I don't expect a lot of crowd or anything. Again, it's a Monday. So
I'm getting hungry.
Are you?
I didn't have any breakfast.
Okay. So we're following. I guess we're on 13th Street. Okay. But eventually you're going to see a sign that's going to point you to Business District Public Parking. How about that? So more parking for you. Yeah. Hey, my little camera holder's working pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah. Thank you, Monterey Herald. Okay. Since I'm new to this, and as we're doing this, I'm wondering, okay, is that going to be a copyright violation? Or what about that person? Do I need to get their permission?
Oh.
I think it's all about
Probably
expectation
not.
of privacy. On a public street, you should have no expectation of privacy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's public.
So let that be a lesson. If you set up an outdoor shower and do it in your front yard, shame's on you, not the people ogling you. Okay, Sunset Community and Cultural Center. They have a lot of events there. A lot of named talent comes here and does events. So it's kind of a cool venue
It's
to come
really cool.
see things. Again, it's more...
We have never been there, but
No, we haven't.
we heard it's beautiful.
So I think that was a gentle reminder that we have never been there. So wait for your birthday, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's coming
Maybe.
up.
Remember Paul's home, though, so...
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, let's see. On 8th Street. I'm trying to remember where the Tuck Box is. Yeah, That's the great thing about Carmel is you basically just kind of have to meander your way around. It's like one big specialty store or something, or what do you call it? The little boutique.
Boutiques.
Yeah, it's like a big boutique. It's not set up in a traditional grid. Well, I guess it is a grid, but it's still pretty hard to find your way around. Oh my goodness, look at parking relatively close to the tuck box.
Oh, good.
All right.
I can just use my walker.
Well, and I think we're okay with our handicap, right?
Yeah.
We can park on the green with our handicap parking.
Yes.
By the way, they have metered parking now here especially on Ocean Street and all, so be aware of that.
It says
30-minute limit, but we
30
probably
minute
won't even
limit,
be
yeah.
that long anyway.
Yeah.
But even if we are, if we have our handicap placard up, I think
okay.
we can park longer than that. And you're going to use your walker. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you see, this is something that we always have an issue with is we can't always find a handicap space, so we have to do what we can. Sorry. So as I was saying, we can't always find a handicap space, so we kind of have to do as we can. We prefer a handicap space because there's usually space around it, and it's also closer to wherever we're going. But for all of you haters out there that for some reason are jealous of people with disabilities and the fact that they get preferred, quote unquote, handicap parking. I wish I had the magic power to make you disabled for a day or a week so that you could experience it for yourself. Oh my God, there's a parrot out there. Yeah. El Paseo. Oh, Little Napoli Patio. Yeah. You know what you're going to see a lot of here in Carmel are dog-friendly restaurants too, where they'll have, now in California law, you can't have dogs indoors in a restaurant.
But they have patios.
But most of them have patios where you can take your dog. And apparently, look at this deer, your parrot.
I saw that, yeah.
So, blue parrot, anyone?
Yeah.
And, oh, look at extra adorable little dog.
Yes.
Okay. And, of course, I'm not jaywalking officer. Okay. Blue parrot. Are you whistling at me? Yeah.
Wonderful
I'm
hat.
sorry.
Hat shop, if anybody's interested.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's been several shops here. A lot of shops come and go. It's been kind of up and down for the, I don't know what you call it, tourist dependent industries. Carmel's usually pretty consistent with traffic and whatnot. So here we are at the Tuck Box, another little Shire dwelling looking place. And it is on Dolores Street. And as you look down that way, that is Ocean Street, the main drag. So it's like 3/4 of a block off the main drag. And we're going to get seated. Who's a ham? Who's a ham? Ham with wings. Who's a ham? Yeah. Alright, so here's the delightful interior of the Tuck Box. They sell mixes and this Olalaberry spread. Wait a minute. Where are you? A lullaberry. Good. Where do you want to sit?
How about here? Is this okay?
That's fine, yeah. We just remembered that Tuck Box only takes cash, so we have to double check to make sure we have cash. And I'm looking around the room, and there's a lovely book here. But this kind of tells you the different unique architectural hobbit houses. I don't want to violate copyright law, but just give you a quick perusal, sampling. I hear your name's Took. Are you a fool of a Took? Hi, Took. You're right in front. Took in front of the Tuck Box. I get it. You are hilarious. Okay. Took. Mecca Hyacinth. Born in Brazil. Falas Português? Huh? Okay. Hi, Took. Bye, Took. Bye. Bye, Took. Bye, Took. Bye, Took. Bye.
Good sounding menu right here.
They're pretty well known. I think this is where, this is Pepe's. He ran for mayor of Carmel.
Oh, what is his name?
Pepe?
Pepe.
Yeah. Starting to sprinkle.
Yep, it is.
One of the accommodations that we got when we got this hunt. Whoop. Okay.
I'm on this Kleenex box.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
One of the accommodations we got when we got this Honda Pilot was to have the
Running board.
running board, yeah. Side rails, running board, whatever you want to call it, installed. Cost a lot of money, but it was worth it because it really helps her. This isn't so bad because there isn't so much of a grade between the curb and stepping in the car, but there are sometimes, especially on older streets, if there is a big step down, and it really helps. Okay, all right, bye.
Bye.
So once again, I'm going to show you my redneck camera holder here. Just so, I guess this is like a ransom demand or whatever, proof of life. Just so you know, today is the day. Oh wait, this is Sunday's paper. This is yesterday's paper, and they threw it on the
Oh gosh.
Monterey Herald throwing used papers. Okay. Anyway, so this will fit in here, and then it sort of anchors it and holds it, and there you go. Redneck engineering. All right, well, here we go. We're back on the road, and now, woohoo, we get a big treat. We're gonna go to Costco. not only we're going to Costco, but our local Costco, and this might be important for you if you are visiting and you somehow discover that you have a flat or something else, you can actually make an appointment at the Costco in Sand City. That's the Sand City Costco. There's Took the parrot. His name is Took. In front of the tuck box.
Somebody
Anyway.
called me from Carmel at 11:46.
Oh,
Didn't leave a message.
oh my. With some of their habits, including, not the least offensive of which, is dropping cigarette butts on sidewalks.
I don't like that.
And copiously smoking within proximity of other people. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a dander up situation.
Normandy Inn.
Yeah,
That looks
Normandy.
really cute.
That's right. Like I say, it's like a European village. Rich European village. Okay, so I'm going to take kind of the back way out. We're going to work our way back to Carpenter Road or Avenue. Okay. But this is Ocean. And again, remember, quick, easy, you're in town, you can't find parking. As long as it's not a particularly pleasant day and it's a weekday, you should be able to get really quick parking and go down the hill here to the bathroom. Okay, now I'm turning on San Antonio.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Can I talk to the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just making a little comment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah!
That's right, baby.
Yeah, San Antonio!
Yeah, baby.
Sure.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, a lot of people may not know about this entrance to 17 Mile Drive. Okay? But there is the Carmel Gate, as it is called.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And we will on it soon, I promise you. Oh, but somebody behind me. They don't seem
They don't
pleased
like
with my
us.
speed of progress. Okay, so there's the Carmel Gate, 17 Mile Drive.
Yeah.
It was $10. I'm not sure if it's still $10.
Not
But
sure.
here's a little secret. You can pay your $10, and then if you go eat at the lodge at Pebble Beach, and there may be other restaurants, but I know at the lodge at Pebble Beach, if you go eat at the lodge at Pebble Beach, they'll deduct that. You show them your receipt from the gate, and they'll deduct that from your bill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
That's super.
Yeah, that's how Paul and I rolled
Oh, okay.
that day we went in. But you want to know another secret?
I know it.
You know, there are people that are selling their property and they have open houses. So you scan open houses that are in Pebble Beach proper,
And say you're going to go to that
and
address.
you can, show them the listing. Say, oh, I'm going to go look at the open house on blah blah street in Pebble Beach, and they may even double check. They may want to see, you can have it on your
flyer
iPhone or what, or your phone or whatever, and show it to them, or a printout, and so they may want to see it, but
You get in free.
as a rule, who's to say you're not really going to see that? And I would actually do my diligence and actually go there, because if they're really good, but basically, $10 to drive on somebody's road. I was able to travel. We were able to travel from just about Kansas City to Wichita for $7. So, we're talking about. And the 17-mile drive, the part that you drive that's by the ocean might be 5 miles. I don't even think it's that. Because 17 Mile Drive does a big, huge loop
Right.
around, and so it goes up the hill and down the hill, and there are many, many parts of it. You have absolutely no view of the ocean, and most people don't prefer those other parts. So 17 Mile Drive, most of what you're going to see is not the famous sites. That, you're going to go for the iconic Lone Cypress and stuff like that. But just as a note, you can probably do that. I lost my train of thought.
Well, in my opinion, though, there's so much beauty in that 17-mile drive that I think if you have to pay $10, I think it's worth it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, it especially if you made a special trip,
Mm-hmm.
But and like I say, who's to say you're not looking in the market? So I mean, it's not like they're going to ask to see your income tax return or something.
Right.
If they do, then that's just like wrong. But the realtors and everyone else. Okay. So of course they'll probably tell you, oh no, nobody listens to me. This is Robert Louis Stevenson School. Now, the author, Robert Louis Stevenson, actually lived here. The Stevenson House. Is that around?
Must be around here somewhere.
There are a lot of things we have yet to see here. Again, just be aware that sometimes the reception for people who are touring can be mixed, nonplussed, less than warm. But other people are terribly friendly. But being from the Central Valley of California, where people, work for a living,
The dogs.
we're used to people being much more down to earth and friendly. By the way, we're on Dolores Street. This is the same Dolores Street that the Tuck Box is on. So we actually have climbed up the hill. We're getting closer to 101. And again, we're seeing all kinds of sights. This is a road less taken. I've never gone this way before. The Owl House on Dolores Street.
Are you sure we haven't been down here?
We may have.
Yeah, I think so.
May have at night. One time we got lost.
Yeah, we did.
GPS not an all bad thing.
Do you think that maybe we could go down to Asilomar around there?
Sure. Yeah. I was going to kind of save Asilomar for another day, but it doesn't really matter. No,
we can do that.
No, we can sneak peek. Now we're on Sarah Avenue. Sarah. Right?
Right.
Okay. Lights on.
Oh, that was wonderful breakfast.
It was. I am kind of.
Scones, did you?
I didn't have scones. I'm trying to eat.
Did you bring them to the car?
Yes, they're in the back. Yeah. They make their own olalaberry
Jam.
Olalaberry. Yeah. Olalaberry and marmalade jams, and they are exceptionally good. Although I'm not a
We should buy a jar sometime.
jam-sewer, so I don't really know.
No, they are. They're very, very good.
Yeah, so, they're tasty anyway. Of course, that much sugar has to go around. This is a very awkward corner, but
It is. You have to be real careful.
okay, so now we're back on Carpenter Street, and right ahead is Highway 1. We're going to turn left and go north on Highway 1. We can go right to go south on Highway 1. We're out on Fremont Street.
first 2 episodes of The Wandering Otters. We hope you enjoy our show, as we hope to continue to bring you sights and sounds and experiences from all around our travels in California and beyond. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your patronage. We hope to see you again. Wandering Otters signing off for now.
That enough?
I got blisters on my fingers!